Well, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Any questions?
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. Well, Teddy, here in this matchup, two guys who tend to go the distance. What do we look for early?
You know, I'm looking to see who can be more consistent in just one area. Who uses their jab a little bit steadier.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Good block. Good double jab by Fernando Montiel. Good block by Fernando Montiel. Accurate counter punch by Fernando Montiel. Well done that time, landing the counter punch. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Well-placed counter punch by Fernando Montiel. I guess it's already a sign of things to come. They are not wasting any time toe-to-toe in round one.
If this is an appetizer, please bring on the meal.
10 seconds remaining in this round. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Jorge Arce. End of the round here. And as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was. And, you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
You need to move your head from side to side, okay? I want to see that head move more. Keep that head moving. Keep it moving, and I want...
Here we go. Round two is underway. Protecting his head well with his guards. That's as good as it gets right there. A crushing uppercut by Jorge Arce. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. That's a tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by Fernando Montiel. He's winning the fight, to me, based on his overall speed. He's just a faster, quicker fighter, and it's making it so that he's able to employ his ways and get the best of his opponent.
Oh, he has that physical asset, no doubt about it. You can see it. But he has to be careful that he doesn't get carried away. He doesn't get reckless with that speed.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Fernando Montiel. And a smart counterpunch by Fernando Montiel. Fernando Montiel's got some swelling that now you figure his opponent's going to target. Fernando Montiel's got to deal with a cut on his cheek right now. The good news is it's below the eye, but still it can get nasty as the fight progresses. Blocks that punch. Not what he was looking for. That's a miss right there by Fernando Montiel.
When he misses with a punch, counter. Get the compress on that. Hey, relax. Relax. You're doing great. Keep the pressure on him. Keep it on him. No need to get excited. You're doing fine.
And round number 3 is underway. Fernando Montiel's eye, to me, is getting worse as things continue on here. Teddy, he's got to be very conscious of that, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does, and his corner has to be, too. They got to be thinking about, if it gets to the point where he can't defend himself, they have to do something. Obviously, they didn't come here thinking they were going to have to do. Stop this fight.
Good block. Teddy, do you think the sport needs a national or international governing body?
Yeah, it's the only major sport, at least it used to be a major sport, that doesn't have that. And there's no unilateral control. And when there's no unilateral control across the board, well, you have too many spots that are weak for the sport, spots that do not serve the sport.
Parries that punch intended for the head. Halfway through this round here. Gets rid of that body shot. That's just like a little love shove right there. Just a little love shove to give yourself some room. Oh! Fernando Montiel's legs look shaky. He was hurt. Well, his opponent doesn't like that, but that's exactly what he was trying to do. Just create some space there. Well-placed counter punch by Fernando Montiel. The end of the round has arrived. And now an opportunity for the trainer here to get his hands on his guy. His guy just got tagged pretty good there. And when he looks into his eyes, what is he looking for?
Well, first of all, he's looking to see whether or not his guy is still there. You know, he got stunned pretty good. And then what he has to do is make sure his guy is listening to him and telling him, hey, look, you got caught. You've been caught before. This is the way we can fix it. This is what you got to do to correct things.
Take care of this, Wally. Get on that. Get on that.
So here we are, a new round underway, and in that last round, he got tagged. He got hit pretty hard, Teddy.
Yeah, he did. He got caught. Now, the first thing is, we all know he got caught, but why did he get caught? He has to be able to decipher that in his head. He has to be able to have the answer to that so it doesn't happen again.
Blocks it away. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay. And he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
And a sharp counterpunch by Fernando Montiel. Teddy, you talk about going out and making a few opening statements here. The jab has spoken loudly for him.
Yeah, it has spoken loudly. What it's told his opponent is you're not just going to walk in. You're not coming into my house. It's going to be hard. I got a couple locks, a couple padlocks on here.
And a smart counterpunch by Fernando Montiel. Fernando Montiel's not showing us that he understands just how effective he can be if he went downstairs against his opponent.
Yeah, well, you know what you're saying, Joe? You're taking a peek and you're taking a swipe without meaning at his trainers. Because what he's telling you is he hasn't been taught some of the rudiments of boxing. That when you hurt a guy, you should go downstairs to finish him.
As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
Nice work. He can't handle your speed. You're too much for him. Keep it up. Let's get on this, Raleigh. Get the compress on that.
Here we are at the start of another round. A round that could simply add on to a new direction and a new course that this fight has taken. I really liked what he was able to do in that last round. Now, he's behind on the scorecards, but you get the sense that the momentum is starting to roll his way.
Well, you get the sense that it's starting to become his kind of fight now.
Come on, side to side.
Keeping his hands up, getting way of his opponent's effort. I don't know how they are keeping this up. They are setting such a scorching pace of action in this fight. You know, he did a very nice job of finishing up that. He put the third punch in there and landed the combination. And now another left. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Teddy, is this becoming a mental thing with him? I mean, he's not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
You know, that's a good question. Sometimes a guy is making a silent agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what will come back at him.
Excellent counterpunch by Fernando Montiel. 10 clicks of the talk. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Nice run. That was good. Keep that up. We have this one. Get on that. Get on that.
As another round gets underway, it gets us thinking, how much more of this will we see? Hard to envision this fight going the distance with how lopsided it's been. Gets rid of that effort. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Fernando Montiel. Keeping his hands up, getting rid of his opponent's offense. Mistargeted.
Let's see some more head movement. Let's see some more head movement. Get out of the way. Move your feet.
Nice block. Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
Joe, it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
And yet another right hand lands. What a good counterpunch by Fernando Montiel. What a chin. And can you believe the shots this guy's absorbing? Took a go of it to the body, but came up empty.
Don't worry about it. You just focus on the fight. We'll take care of the swelling. Body shot.
It's almost done. You had him that round. You're in control. Next round, let's keep busy. Much better, much better. That was good.
And we are underway with the second half of this fight. Nice strike after catching one by Fernando Montiel. Fernando Montiel's got to figure out now, Teddy, a way to properly defend himself with that swollen eye.
Yeah, he has to understand what side that he can't defend from, where the punches can come, and not give his opponent that side. Make sure that he moves to the certain kind of way in the ring where he keeps his opponent away from that bad eye, moves him towards the good eye, gives him the best shot.
Carries that punch intended for the head. Good combination to the head. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work. Oh, and there you go. Fernando Montiel stunned, and he is hurt.
Wait, hey, no hold, no hold. Punch it out.
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Targeted counter punch by Fernando Montiel. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Jorge Arce. The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
I need you to jump on him in this round, all right? Nice. I'm relaxed. You're in control, all right?
They start up again. Back to action here with another round. But who knows how much longer it'll last. This has been a completely one-sided fight. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Jorge Arce. Good way to protect the midsection. How about that? Back-to-back he lands by Jorge Arce. Undoubtedly, the most effective element of his entire arsenal tonight is his jab. He's so committed to fighting on the outside, and he's jabbing away beautifully.
Well, Cus D'Amato used to tell me, Teddy, when you're in doubt, jab. Well, this fighter, when he's been in doubt, he's jabbed. When he's been sure of himself, he's jabbed. As you said, he's made a jab fest of this all night long.
Throws a counter punch there. Good fundamental work, landing the 1-2 there. He just gave his opponent a really good taste of how fast his hand speed is.
Yeah, you know, a lot of times we talk about power. And we see that power, you know, can damage a guy right away, obviously, and it can intimidate an opponent. But hand speed can do the same thing. And I think it's intimidating right now to his opponent. He's afraid to let that jab go because he might get countered with one of those lightning right hands.
Good strong combo. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Well off the mark by Fernando Montiel. Good block by Fernando Montiel. Round comes to an end here. Glad you've joined us ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas on another night at the fights. We're with you all year long, every step of the way, as is our crew. And the guys just don't get enough credit sitting back there in the production truck, but they make all this happen, Teddy.
Yeah, they do. Of course, Rick, Robbie, Mike, all you guys, Brian, Scott, Russ. We appreciate you doing all the difficult work while we get a chance to sit out here and enjoy the fun part. And by the way, you guys, after we just said that, you guys are picking up the tab tonight.
Don't worry about it. The swelling is nothing.
Another round. Will it go in another one-way direction? It's been a one-sided fight so far tonight. A good block. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Fernando Montiel. And a smart counterpunch by Fernando Montiel. Teddy, it's one of my favorite times of one of our fight broadcasts. When we make the declaration, he has to have a knockout to win.
And how's he going to do it? Well, I think he's got to be a photographer. He's got to be a guy that goes in the darkroom, really, Joe, and start looking at the negatives. During the night, a lot of pictures have been taken. He's got to go now and look back at those pictures and remember something, that he saw something. He saw a moment. He saw a spot where the guy dropped his hand. He pulled back, and he's got to go, and he's got to act on that moment.
Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
Good-looking counterpunch. Nice two-punch combo by Fernando Montiel. And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end, because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
If you're standing straight up, move that body. You need to move that body more. Let's get on that swelling. Get on the swelling.
The action starts up again, but it's only favored one man. Hard to see this fight going the distance based on what we've witnessed so far. Very clever move there. A little defense turns to offense. The counterpunch by Fernando Montiel. Oh, and look at this, Teddy, wasting no time getting to know each other.
No, they came right to the center ring, said hello.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Able to dismiss it. Well-placed counterpunch by Fernando Montiel. shot. Neither man slowing down as we have 60 seconds to go in this round. Showing you some defense there with the block. Good defense, just covering up down low. Able to dismiss that body shot. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down, because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
Don't let him breathe. He's hurt. Get him in this round. We'll take care of the swelling. Just focus on the fight and we'll take care of the swelling.
Another round underway, but how many more will we see? You get the sense this fight could be heading towards a stoppage. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Devastating blow by Fernando Montiel. Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Fernando Montiel. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Both men trading hooks. Able to show you his blocking ability. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Nice strike after catching one by Fernando Montiel. This has been a very entertaining fight. A little time to reflect here at the end of this round. My thoughts being this: I would really be surprised if we go to a decision here. It just has that kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it has a feel to me like going to one of those places where you can eat all the pasta you can for one price, you know? And some guys get carried away. They eat about 5 bowls. Well, these guys, they're going to have a stomachache at the end. Somebody is going to wind up not standing at the end.
We got this one. Last round and it's yours, okay? Keep your distance and keep your hands up. You got that? Okay? Okay, good. Take a deep breath now.
12th and final round. Good defensive skill with the block by Fernando Montiel. Got to try to do better than that. He missed with that hook. Good scoring counter punch by Fernando Montiel. Now that's some sharp offensive maestro work there by Jorge Arce. defense just covering up down low. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Blocks that punch. A minute to go in what has been 2 minutes of sensational action. Neither man coming off stride. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Comes right back at him with a left hand. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Jorge Arce. Well, which way did it go? That is the question everybody wants the answer to. The man with the answer is standing in the ring, and here he is. Jorge Arce is your winner by unanimous decision, Teddy.
Well, the question from the beginning was, could he get inside and make it his kind of fight? He did.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time.